John, can you give us your sense of the dimensions of the freshwater crisis? How do you explain it? How big is it?
Very often, these big UN agencies throw these figures at us, 1 billion people this or 2 billion people that or whatever. And I think most people really find that very difficult to get their brains around. So, for example, I work with WWF still on their Council of Ambassadors. One of the things they're looking at is this whole embedded water issue, how water is exported around the world in meat or in products or whatever. I saw something in Scientific American in the last couple of days which just said, if you think about the average pair of jeans, it takes 11 cubic meters for a pair of Levi's to produce that pair of jeans. Well, that's actually a standard tank truck. That's a lot of water. That sits in my memory in a way that 1.3 billion people not having this or not having that doesn't yet. And I think one of the things that we need to do is to engage some of these issues and make them real for people and put human faces.
Angela, there's another dimension to the program. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. Under the ITT Watermark umbrella, we also have a piece of the program that is the Emergency Response Committee. And this builds on years of ITT experience. When there's a crisis in the world that has to do with water, ITT people are there. What we wanted to do was make that a more formal process so that instead of being reactive when something happens, we could be much more proactive. So we've put a team in place. We're getting people across our business from all avenues of the business, including our defense business, our fluid business, and our motion and flow business, that have specific skills to deal with emergencies in logistics or in the technology. And this team is getting together and putting together a whole system so that when the next crisis occurs, they will be able to be on the spot quickly. We are right now looking for the right partner, and we hope to announce something there shortly. But this consists of bringing portable water treatment systems when there is a crisis, also removing water when it needs to be removed, and getting people quickly to the scene in order to be able to bring what our technology and our skill base and our expertise allows us to do.
One of the things is, should we pre-position equipment, products in different places, but also as we're looking at it from a technology perspective, we're looking at areas where we're investing for these opportunities. You know, should we have and can we create a rural water project, treatment project, something that's portable, mobile, that can help in these types of situations, but also can be used in some of these rural communities to help them have, you know, a quality of living and so forth. So it's also making us think a little bit differently in terms of where we invest our technology and where we develop. You know, we're in 140 countries today, and obviously that means we're in a lot of these developing countries, and we need to make sure that we've got technology that can be used where there's not energy sources there today, where we would have a different solution in a developed country.
What our experience tells us is that the most successful approaches, the ones that are sustainable, involve people meeting their own water and sanitation needs. We also found that sustainability depends on changing behaviors, people breaking the unhealthy habits of a lifetime. Sustainable development relies on community participation as much as pumps, pipes, and technology. Safe drinking water is essential for life, but it also serves as a starting point for helping people move out of poverty toward a future of improved health and greater hope.